You have to give yourself the permission to live your life according to what your heart and your soul desires. So, my dear friends, many a times we get stuck at this point in the journey when we are like, okay, if I knew how to get this man or get this woman who I'm so much in love with, even if it is like twin flames and I've got to know about twin flames, and I get to know how to get this person, I will be happy. My dear friends, this is not how Twin Flame Journey works. Twin Flame Journey is about self-love first. And that's not it. You are meant to have your lover next to you. You are meant to live your life in absolute peace, harmony, and love, in total commitment and marriage with your twin flame. But if it's not manifesting right now, the reason for that is just you. You don't need any permission from any other person to remind you of how you need to start living your life and making new choices in your life. All this while we had been conditioned so badly by society or our parents that you need to do this, you need to do that. We were told by other people what to do. But now is the time when you need to sit with yourself and ask yourself this question: what do I desire from life? And if you haven't answered this question for yourself, it's time to start delving in if you haven't looked at your desires at all. Because a lot of times we get so numbed out and we have no idea of what we actually desire. Because we might have, have wants and, maybe a desire to, I want to see this place. Or, if I ask some people, what is your dream? What do you desire? And their answer is usually like, I'd like to just travel to Disneyland, or I'd want to go and see, Switzerland or something like that. And that's all they say. They don't have the depth or clarity of how would I have desire to live my life if I was with my twin flame. Here, I'd like to actually invite you all to try and get the e-course by Jeff and Shalia, which is Dreams Coming True. It really helped me get very clear, and this course really helps you to magnetize and attract your twin flame, because there's no point of your twin flame in your life if you don't say yes to your desires. If you are the type that is overly spiritual or too spiritual, you might have had this conditioning that, oh my God, I shouldn't have any desires, or you're guilty about having desires, or never delved into what you actually desire as a human being here on earth. But my dear friends, if you desire your twin flame, you certainly desire a life here on earth. That is why you have attracted him or her in your life, because that's what your soul desires. Your soul desires to live your heaven on earth now. That is why you have your twin flame in your life. Otherwise, you wouldn't have met them. You would have met them maybe after life, when you had reached heaven, and that's where you would have gone and been and lived your life there. But now you're here on earth, so make the best of it. And it's a beautiful place to live. If you really make a choice, then God will turn this very place into heaven for you. Chances are that, things and opportunities will turn out magically towards you and come rushing towards you, especially when you choose to be in union and harmonious union with your true twin flame. I would at this point highly recommend the book. If you haven't got the book, definitely read it, and also get the e-course Dreams Coming True. If you do, then do ping me or email me, because with that I also offer free coaching sessions if you refer my name as your coach. So yeah, that's an added bonus, and that also gives you an invitation to actually go a little bit deeper, because I know that you are committed to doing the work, because you have bought the e-course. That also allows me to come and deepen my commitment with you. So yeah, back to the topic. If you are not allowing yourself to look at your desires, maybe from a past spiritual conditioning that you have been following. I know a lot of places where, especially eastern part of religions, where they say, Buddhism says, okay, you shouldn't desire, you shouldn't have any desire. There's a deeper meaning to it, actually. Look at your wants and desires. There's a lot of difference between desire and wants. But if you're coming from a very needy place, even your desires will look like I cannot have them and give you a lot of disappointment. But if you come from a very fulfilled and a peaceful place, and that happens when you have done enough inner work, you've loved yourself enough, and you don't have a lot of karma or baggage behind you, then you are free to actually look at your desires and look at life from a whole new perspective. This can happen when you are not in a place where you are threatened all the time, or in fear, or facing any trauma, or have faced traumas in your life. If you are in that kind of a dire situation, then you certainly need help. Definitely get in touch, and I can guide you through any processes, because I was in a very difficult situation, and I couldn't even think of my desires until I got out of that situation. Even mentally, even if you have physically gotten out of a dangerous situation, you need a lot of support to come out of it mentally, to actually dissolve all the karmas and the reasons why you picked such a dangerous situation in your life. So yeah, back to the topic. If you are feeling peace, or you are at a safe place, you can delve into your desires and say yes to them. Once you say yes to them, you will find that life is returning back to you, and you want to live your life with your twin flame. That's exactly the place you want to be, and you don't need to do everything by yourself. Once you say yes to your desires, that's when the universe starts supporting you. It will send you the right people, it will send you the right opportunities as well, and that's what attracts your twin flame. Go all in with your heart and your desires and make your dreams happen. That's what's going to be another magnet to your twin flame. We call it life purpose, you call it anything, it doesn't matter. It's what your heart desires. Give it your best, and that's what's going to make it manifest. So I also have a short announcement. I have a workshop coming up, which is in May, and the workshop is about divine sexuality. It is going to be a very deep topic, because a lot of people have a lot of confusion here. Okay, how should we be? Can we embody our sexuality and express our sexuality? How do we do it? Are we leaking our energy if we do that? And how do I express it with my twin flame? And what does it mean if I'm in union? How do I honor my sexuality and boundaries? All right, my friends, do check out that workshop. Check out the links in the description. Go ahead and sign up, and I will see you in the workshop and also in the next video. Subscribe, and I'll see you next. Cheers. Bye.